I'm going to crush this. Is that all right with you? Anyway, let's talk about angles. Angles, angles, angles in a chart are key. Angles are questions I get asked about all the time. So what are angles? Anytime you ask a question about your rising sign, which is your personality, or your IC angle, which is your home life, or your descendant, which is your relationship life, or your midheaven, which is your career life, we are talking angles. And that means anytime you're trying to understand the constellation energy or the planetary energy or the, fixed star energy or the south node or north node star, karmic energy, on your angles, on your rising sign, on your IC, on your descendant, on your midheaven, you are trying to find out about you and your angles. Angles in our natal chart are the foundational building blocks to understanding yourself, which is the rising sign, to understanding your family, which is the IC angle, which is to understand the relationships, which is the descendant angle, and which is to understand the career angle, which is the midheaven. In other words, what's north, what's west, what's east, and what's south? And what does that mean to me and my chart? The angles are everything. And so many people jump into everything else in their chart without understanding the key foundational building blocks. Nikola Tesla, the brilliant scientist, said the keys to the universe are in numbers 3, 6, and 9. If you overlay a clock on your chart, 3 o'clock, 6 o'clock, and 9 o'clock are going to be pointing to all of these 4 angles I just discussed. As a human on the planet, we are all navigating the angles every day. We're navigating ourself, the rising sign. We're navigating family, the IC. We're navigating our relationships, the descendant. We're navigating our career, the midheaven. Know what your angles mean. So if you have a question about any of the angles, your answers are going to be in this video. So I've got a bunch of notes because I want to stay on track. I don't want to miss anything. I'm going to talk about all of the signs in all of the angles, and I'm going to talk about all the planets and some of the fixed stars and the north node and south node in the angles and what it means to you. Are you ready for this lengthy discussion? After all, Sagittarius season is coming. Things are going to get lengthy. Sagittarius rules abundance and good fortune and excessiveness. So this is going to be kind of an excessive discussion, okay? All right. So the first thing, let's talk about it. The rising sign, the ascendant, and the rising sign mean the same thing. That is you, your personality, you, your physicality, how people see your personality, how people see your physicality, even when you don't see it. You see, people get swept away with their sun sign energy and they think, oh, that's really who I am. Now, I'm not questioning that might not be or be who you are, but your rising sign is how I'm seeing you, okay? Your rising sign is how your boss sees you, how your boyfriend or girlfriend sees you, the person on the street sees you before they see the sun sign. No, when we talk the rising sign angle, any planets on the rising sign angle are on you. They're attached to you. So, if you have Aries rising, Aries is on you and your personality. Any keywords pertaining to Aries apply to Aries rising signs. Aries energy is confident, it's brilliant, it's first, it's competitive. It likes to compete, it can argue, it can hold its own in a debate. It's a natural leader. It's hot, it's sexy. It likes to go to the gym, it likes to sweat. It likes to take action. It does not sit on the sidelines. It's a cheerleader. It's an athletic individual. Aries rising is how people see you. If this is your placement, Aries rising is ruled by Mars, modern day ruler. So your chart ruler is Mars, and you want to pay attention to where hot-blooded Mars falls in your chart if you're an Aries rising. Next is Taurus rising. Taurus rising individuals, Taurus energy is right on top of you, and your chart ruler is Venus. So you want to know, where's Venus in your chart? Taurus rising, you are seeing Taurian. Any keyword of Taurus applies. Don't leave any out. Taurus is Venusian, it's Aphrodite, it's love, it's relationships, it's money, it's beautification, it's sensuality. It's the taste, it's the touch, it's how you smell. Do you have my favorite cologne on? Oh, I want some chocolate frosting. It's the senses, baby cakes. It's the senses, it's the sounds. You're a Taurus rising. Sensuality is on top of you. Beauty is on top of you. Grace, all things Taurus, are on you, and I see you that way. Now, what if you're a Gemini rising? Your chart ruler is Mercury. Mercury, can't even speak today. You want to know where Mercury falls in your chart if you're a Gemini rising? Gemini is on you. Gemini rules communications, writing, talking, teaching, entertaining, more than one, on the go, boredom. I see you, Gemini. Any key word that pertains to Gemini is on you, Gemini rising. And I see you, Gemini. I see you as a communicator, a teacher, a speaker, an orator, someone who listens, someone who talks, someone who sells, someone who multitasks, someone who can talk themselves into anything. Okay, what if you're a Cancer rising? Cancer energy, Cancer keywords are on top of you. The personality, you, the physicality. The moon is your chart ruler, Cancer rising. And if the moon is your chart ruler, you need to pay attention to where the moon is. I always recommend to anybody with a strong Cancer, get a moon calendar, keep track of where the moon is. Moon changes signs every 2.5 days. And sometimes we're in a new moon. Sometimes we're in a full moon. Moons fluctuate. That means you and how I view your personality can be fluctuating, can be moody, can be moony. Cancer rules home, mom, dad, family, nurturing, Maslow's hierarchy of needs, water, nurturing, caretaking. Am I safe? Am I loved? Am I nurtured? Am I going to cook today? Am I going to love? Am I going to have a family? Okay, what about Leo rising? Any keywords for Leo apply. The sun is your chart ruler. Pay attention to where the sun falls. Leo rising. Leo rising means you're seen as a Leo. Shiny, bright, maybe you're in the spotlight, entertainment industry, acting, movies, dance, fun, flirting, romance, your hair. Go for it. Leo rising, I see you as a shiny, bright personality. Any keywords to Leo apply to you, and your physicality. Now, Virgo rising. Mercury is your chart ruler. You want to pay attention to where Mercury falls. Virgo, I see you and your physicality through the eyes of Virgo, and any keyword applies. Virgo rules our pets, our health, being of service, having a routine, being reliable, giving the shirt off your back, being clean, being neat, being about your health, having to have some kind of a routine because you need to be on schedule. You're perfectionistic sometimes. Sometimes you're overly critical. You have a keen eye for perfection. Virgo rising. I see you through the eyes of Virgo energy. Libra rising. Venus is your chart ruler. Know where Venus falls. Libra rising, you're beautiful. You seek fairness and balance. You're Venusian, you're Aphrodite. Your relationships are everything to you. You attract relationships even when you don't want them. I see you through Venusianness. I see you through Aphrodite. I see you through your relationships. I see you through your partnerships. Your partnerships are important to you, Libra rising, and you are beautiful. All keywords of Libra apply to you and your personality and your physicality. Scorpio rising, boy, you are sexy. Pluto is your ruler. So you want to know, where does Pluto fall in your chart? Pluto is the lord of the underworld, modern day ruler of Scorpio. Pluto is sexy. Scorpio is sexy, is intense, is very obsessive, feels deeply, feels the intense emotions, is psychic, has deep conversations like no other sign. It's deep, 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 deep. I see you through your deepness, Scorpio. I see you through the eyes of Pluto. I see your obsessiveness and your jealousy. I see how sexy you really are. I see how intense you are. I see how transformative you are. All Scorpio keywords apply to a Scorpio ascendant. Sagittarius ascendant. Jupiter is your chart ruler. I see you through the eyes of Jupiter and Sagittarius. All Sagittarius keywords apply. I see you through royalty. I see you through abundance. I see you through generosity. I see you through inspiration. Sagittarius rising. I see you have luck with you all the time, whether you deserve it or not. I see you, Sag. I see you're lucky. I see you're interested in adventures. I see that you like to expand your horizons. I see that higher learning and publishing might be important to you. Jupiter is your chart ruler. Pay attention. Capricorn rising, your chart ruler is Saturn. I see you through the eyes of Capricorn, keywords, and Saturn. I see you as being committed, hardworking, all about leadership, your career, scaling Yosemite. I see you love challenges. I see you're serious and committed, and sometimes you're more mature and more wise than you know, Capricorn rising. I see that you will work hard. I see that you are reliable. I see you through the eyes of Capricorn and Saturn. Aquarius rising. I see you through the eyes of Aquarius. All key words apply. Uranus is your chart ruler, Aquarius. And I know that you are seen through the lens of Aquarius, through your personality. You're the humanitarian. You're the brilliant scientist of the zodiac. You think outside of the box. You love surprising people. You love to surprise others. People see you in a surprising way. People see you in an authentic way. Aquarius rising. People love that you march to your own drum, that you can step outside of your comfort zone and form your own path. Aquarius rising, I see you through the eyes of Aquarius, in your personality, in your physicality. Pisces rising, I see you through the eyes of Pisces. And Neptune is your chart ruler, modern day ruler. So I see you through the eyes of Pisces and Neptune in your personality, in your physicality. You're sweet, you're sensitive, you're soft, you're psychic, you're spiritual, you're helpful. You'll give the shirt off your back, Pisces rising. Water may be important to you. Expressing your feelings, wearing your heart on your sleeve is important to Pisces rising. Healing the world. You could be a musician. You could be an artist. You could be a painter. You could be a healer. You could be a massage therapist. You could be anybody that heals in any way. You can fall easily in love. You can wear your rose-colored glasses. You can wear your heart on your sleeve, Pisces rising. I see you through the eyes of Pisces and Neptune on your personality. Okay, we just got through talking about all the energies on the rising sign pertaining to the signs. Okay? Now, I'm going to go into the North Node. Nah, not going to go to the North Node, am I? Yeah. I'm going to now go through the planetary energies. If you were born with the sun conjunct your rising sign, you are seen through a shiny, shiny light in a shiny, shiny way. That could mean you're seen very glamorous. You could be seen very sexy. You could be seen as someone in the entertainment industry. If you have the sun conjunct your ascendant in any sign. What if you have the moon conjunct your ascendant? I see you through the moon. I visualize you through the moon in your personality and your physicality. You're a nurturer. You're a natural caretaker. You may be all about your family. And I see you that way. The moon plays a role in your personality and your physicality. If you have Mercury conjunct your ascendant, I see your personality and physicality through the eyes of Mercury. Communications, writing, teaching, talking, speaking, listening are all key for you and how others perceive you. If your Venus is conjunct the ascendant, Venus conjunct the ascendant means beauty, grace, harmony, love, relationships are all part of your persona, and your physicality is beautiful. If you have Mars conjunct the ascendant, you are seen as a sex symbol. You're seen as someone athletic, competitive, someone who takes action, someone who's hot, someone who is confident. I see you through the eyes of Mars energy in your personality and physicality. Mars conjunct the ascendant. If you have Jupiter conjunct the ascendant, I see you through the eyes of Jupiter, through luck, expansive, good fortune, royalty, generosity. If you have Saturn conjunct the ascendant, I see you in a serious, committed way. I see you through the eyes of Saturn. If you have Neptune conjunct the ascendant, I see you through the eyes of Neptune, magical, rose-colored glasses, sensitive, spiritual. I see the mirror reflecting back. I see you take on the personalities of others. I see the mirror reflects both ways. Rose-colored glasses effect. Empathicness, Neptune conjunct the ascendant. Uranus conjunct the ascendant. I see you as an authentic personality, an authentic individual here on the planet. All things Uranus are applicable. Pluto conjunct the ascendant. I see you through all things Pluto, all things powerful, all things transformative in your personality. You are here to change the world in a big way. You could be seen as someone very intense, someone very sexual, someone who is about secrets. You could be jealous, you could be obsessive. You could be all things Pluto in your personality. If you have the North Node conjunct your rising sign, this is karmic. Karmic, your personality, you being here is karmic. And you're supposed to be headed in that direction. You're supposed to be headed towards you. You. And it's karmic. South Node conjunct the ascendant. Karmic past. You have probably been here before. South Node is our karmic past. And if it's on your personality and physicality, that tells me you know who you are on some level. You came into this world knowing the direction of you. What about the fixed star Regulus conjunct the rising sign? Now I've moved to stars. Regulus is all about fame and royalty. If Regulus is on top of your rising sign, you have Regulus on your personality, on your physicality at all times. If you have Spica conjunct your rising sign, you have this royal star on top of you and on your personality at all times. If you have Aldebaran conjunct your ascendant, you have the Archangel Michael star on top of you and on your personality. If you have Sirius conjunct your rising sign, you've got the nurturing, basically Food Network star type energy on your personality this lifetime. So I've talked about all the rising signs, right? That's a lot. So I may not go into the IC and descendant and midheaven here. I may do another video so I don't get everybody confused. I just covered all the signs, all the planetary energies, and even some fixed stars just for you. Any of this energy on your rising sign is on you. It's on your physicality and it's on your personality. The rising sign is on you. It's where it all starts. It all begins with you. Right? Isn't that true? It all begins with you. So start with the rising sign, get to know you, and then we're going to move into the IC angle. Enjoy your Monday. Sagittarius season is coming soon, so I want to talk more about that in some other videos. Let me know what you think. I love all of you. Have a great day, and God bless. Oh my God, I can't even turn this thing off. Sorry. Woohoo.